Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to this brand new video. In this video I'm going to show you how to do this cool loading animation with just using CSS. I will show you how to code this little and simple and very cool looking loading animation by just using CSS. You're not using JavaScript, any library, something else like that. It looks very cool, it's really pretty simple and really fast to do. Have fun watching the video right now and let's go. Alright, we will go into the styles.css, and first of all we're gonna edit the spinner class. So we go point spinner and we're gonna say, for example, margin will be 100 pixel and auto, so it will be in the center of the screen. We're gonna say width will be something like 50 pixel and at least height will be something like 40 pixel. Okay, we see nothing here right now because we have to define the single 5 rects here right now. So we're gonna say dot spinner and we go to creator sign and say div. So all div containers into the spinner class will be designed right now. And we're gonna say, for example, background minus color will be gray, for example, like this. We're gonna say height will be 100%, so we'll take the whole height of the spinner container. You see nothing yet? No, it's wrong. So now you see it. It's rect 1, that's rect 2, that's rect 3, that's rect 5 and 4, and you're gonna say width to, let's say 6 pixel, a little bit smaller. And for make them from left to the right, you just go to display and say inline minus block. So they go from left to the right. So the next thing is we have to do is to create the animation here. For creating an animation in CSS, you easily have to define the keyframes you want to change and what you want to do in these keyframes. And you're gonna say add minus WebKit minus keyframes. And then you give it the name. For example, I will give it the name, I don't know, stretch, for example. And you say what will happen on 0%, 40% and 100%. And then we're gonna say what will happen on 20%. That's the two things we're gonna design. First of all, we're gonna say minus WebKit minus transform will be scale epsilon. Only the height will change to 0.4, for example. And we're gonna copy this, and at 20%, we're gonna bring it back to 1.0. We are not ready yet, so we're gonna say add keyframes to make the second part of the animation. And we're gonna say we call it stretch, and we're gonna say again on 0%, 40% and 100% we're gonna do something, and at 20% we're gonna do something. And in this case we're gonna say transform, and we're gonna say scale epsilon will be again 0.4, but now we're gonna do another one. We're gonna say minus WebKit, it's the same like here, minus WebKit minus transform will be to 0.4, and at 20% we're going to copy this and say we're going to bring it back to 1.0. In this section here right now we have to start a function here. So we're going to say minus WebKit minus animation will be, we call it stretch, and it will take 1.0 seconds. It will be infinite, so it will never stop the animation. And we're gonna say ease in out. You can of course say fade in, fade out, ease in out, whatever you want. And we're gonna do the same with animation. So animation, and we're gonna copy this. Alright, I will save it, and you see the problem here is right now that every single of these 5 containers is doing the same. Of course they have to do a little delay, every single one of them. So that's pretty easy to do. All we have to do is to define the delay for every single rect here right now. So we're gonna say dot rect2, and we're gonna say minus WebKit animation minus delay will be something like minus 1.1 seconds, and animation delay again will be the same, minus 1.1 seconds. As you can see, the delay of part of rect2, so you have to do this for every single rect. So we're going to copy this for 3, 4 and 5. I'm going to say 3. As you can see now it's 2 and 3, 4 and 5. And now we have to change the time. Minus 1.0, minus 0.9, and at least minus 0.8. So if I save this right now, as you can see, that's a little and simple but really cool loading animation. And of course you can do it a little bit bigger. For example, you can say to the spinner will be height of 80 pixel, and it's a little bit bigger. I hope you guys liked the video. It's a really cool, simple and effective animation you created with just using CSS. I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up.
You were moved.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave me a comment in the description below, and leave me a comment in the comment box below. I hope you guys liked the video. See you in the next video soon. Bye.